Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been quite some time.
Chris, I'd like to ask you a question about that.
Go ahead.
Why was it so long?
First of all, my bad. I went to lunch, which involves a little eating and a lot of drinking. I got home in plenty of time. I said, you know what? I'm going to go cop a quick nap. And I set my timer instead of my alarm.
Hey, man, do you know the difference between a timer and an alarm? Yes, Chris, I do.
I was in that space of like, obviously, I'm going to wake up.
I set my calculator for 7:30.
So the timer goes off and I smack my phone thinking, and I set it for like 40 minutes in advance of when we were going to have to go do all this shit. And when you turn your timer off, it doesn't snooze.
Well, if you shut your alarm off, it doesn't snooze either.
It does. You have to like basically on an iPhone, you have to like drag it over saying, I'm fucking awake, dude.
Oh, mine gives me an option while it's mine gets louder. The longer it goes on, it gets louder.
Same.
I got this nice quiet melody to slowly wake me up before it gets obnoxiously loud. But I get a snooze or turn off buttons.
Dude, mine was just like, mine plays peaceful music and it gets more and more shitty as it goes. And I'm like, okay, I'm up. But no, I thought there's no reason I need to set a timer or an alarm. I'll just set the timer. Bad move. So we're here. This will be the Vinny's heckle hole review. I didn't really pull many clips because you know what?
I tried to watch some of them, but I wasn't into it because I didn't also realize you were fucking going live that often. For quite a while. I literally thought you were just recording this all.
I did record
it out
some
later.
Yeah. Two takeaways. Number one, way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
Well, three takeaways. Number two, I feel like we did better than I thought we were going to do.
I did too. I agree.
The only critique would be on me. Well, critique number one, the hole sucked that we were at.
Yeah, that immediately changed. As soon as I talked to Sam later that night after you'd went back to the hotel to sleep, which you desperately needed. Mm-hmm. I sat there and talked to him. I says, next year, you got to put us on a par 3 or a short par 4 with water.
Sure. That'd be great.
I mean, plus the fact that 6 golfers out of 144 got their ball on the green and none of them were close to the hole. That was a pretty good sized green down there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We forced a lot of bad shots.
I had more fun. If fun was like money and I was supposed to have $100 is the most fun you could have, I was expecting $30.
Yeah.
And I think $85 is kind of where I would say we
would give us a little more than that, but I stopped at Vinny's Sunday. Yeah, I had to go pick up a football helmet out in Blaisdell. Krista put me in timeout.
Is that from her or from going
from her from because I was relentlessly making fun of her, like one joke led to another, and we were just having fun. She goes, "You're in timeout, no Bloody Mary for you." Well, the joke was on me because we were apparently out of V8 juice, so therefore I was fucked anyhow.
There you go.
So I was like, well, I'll fix her wagon. So I wheel into Vinny's. I get a Bloody Mary because I'm like, my favorite bartender, Donna, will make me one. She won't put me in timeout. Well, she will, but she didn't. So I texted to Kristen. She's like, you motherfucker. I'm like, told you there's always where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, there's always work.
And I'm sitting in the corner of the bar by the big front window, just fucking watching the Yankees game, having my Bloody Mary, drinking water, talking to a couple of random guys. This guy walks up next to me, orders like 4 super lights. And he gives me he looks over, and it was a long pause, and he looks back, and he's looking straight ahead. He goes, nothing to say about my stance right now, huh? And I look up, and we locked eyes, and I can't remember the guy's name, but we started fucking dying laughing.
That's so funny.
He slaps me on the shoulder and goes, you guys were fucking hilarious. And I'm like,
that's cool. I'll take it.
we got that all night at Vinny's. Like
Yeah.
people were coming up to us like we were celebrities. I'm like, dude, we're just two drunk retards with a podcast that can occasionally be funny.
The issue that I had at Vinny's was that after 8 hours of trying to be funny,
oh yeah, dude,
I had nothing left.
I'm like, I'd like to turn it off right now.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to you about anything but that.
Yeah.
Then the guy in that purple shirt that I called fucking Barney, if he was on Ozempic or whatever, he fucking wouldn't leave us alone.
I know. It was great though.
The best part was, for me, I'll be honest with you, I thought we were done. That one group came back.
That was great.
They finished and they're like, we wanted to come back for more. I'm like,
that's the best compliment you can get. You know?
I mean, I got it from Ryan and Jill during the day. They were texting me on the phone saying, "Oh, I'm hearing if fucking you guys are killing it back."
Next year, depending on either way, I have to film it better because that one camera, even though I had the illumination on it, they were silhouettes.
Yeah.
So next year I'll film it better.
Yeah. And next year we're gonna set the tent up and leave it up.
Yeah.
All day. And we're gonna make it. I mean, we looked like a homeless camp.
We did.
We had the tent over the canopy laying there in case we had to throw it over the stuff because we didn't set the tent up. Fucking case of beer sitting there. There's a cooler enough. All our shit was laying around. Next year we'll
do it better. But all in all, I had way too much fun.
Oh, God.
And the only one guy got really angry. That's it.
And he wasn't even really angry.
Yeah, you call
like Joe just kind of, I think it hit him the wrong way, but all the other people we called gay thought it was funny.
There was a running joke the entire time.
Dude, the black guy that got up there, and you're like, no, the D.E. Iger Woods. And I saw his shoulder slump. He just put his head down. He turned around. He's looking at the other three guys, and they're all fucking dying laughing. I'm like, oh boy, he's not going to hit this.
Yeah, it was so fun, dude. That's the only one I came with. I was like, I'm gonna have time.
There better only be 12 hours.
Yeah. After I use that, I'm like, shit, I got no more fucking ammo in the clip. But yeah, the great calves in his backswing, that fucking crushed. It was fun, man. It was a really good time. But yeah, I mean, I always look at shit like, did we film it good enough for this or that? Or like sometimes we do like Vinny's live podcast and stuff like that. And yeah, there was something missing. So I can get better next time. But you don't know until you know. So now
we didn't know where we were gonna be. We didn't know what we were walking into. We were on like a 45-degree 4-foot section at the back of the tee before the cart path.
Dude.
So if you see the video, there's some pictures of it. So we were literally sitting on an angle. And in order for the cameras and everything mounted and the microphones mounted at the table, we had to put another table under the table to make it level. Yeah. And then our chairs, we were sitting there with our legs splayed open like this. So our hips were keeping us in the front of the chair so we didn't tip over and fall.
Yeah.
It was difficult.
Yeah. If we were to lean back in the chairs, we're yard selling it.
And then somebody's running over our head in a cart path. You know?
Right. Which they probably wanted to do.
Oh yeah.
But all in all, man, it was super fun. Yeah, next year, a little bit. Just give us an even hole, and
somewhere. Yeah,
if I can run a camera to where people are most predominantly teeing off, and have it on a tripod, that would be fucking killer.
Yeah,
Maxie,
you did. Thank you for not being a complete and utter fuckface with your soundboard. You were on point 95% of the day.
I did get yelled at. Like hanging out with you is like hanging out with my dad in like 1995.
God damn!
Like, give me a crescent wrench. I'm like, what? The fucking crescent wrench.
I should have brought a flashlight with 4D batteries in it just to hit you over the head with.
That explains.
But yeah, 95% of the day, man, you were on point with it. And even sometimes, like the guy, we didn't say anything, and he took a swing, and you're like, emotional damage or retardation, and everybody's fucking laughing. And I'm like, it was on point. I'm glad I talked to you to get that fucking Joe Biden clip out of there. And another one, I was like, just don't use those. And you got everything else, you were dialed in. I thought
it all came through good. Sound was great. I think sound was better to the people than we realized, because those guys down on the one coming this way, whatever, to the right, they could hear us. The guy with the saucy butt, and
they
that was
were
carrying a long way.
The tee box we were on was probably 50 yards long.
Yeah,
it was only 3 or 4 yards,
tee box in the world.
3 or 4 yards, and it was on the tee box is flat rectangle, but they were on an angle teeing off to the green, which is always fucks you up. Mentally, it'll screw you up. You're sideways on a tee box aiming at a hole when the tee box is there and should be going straight. But the other green was off to our right, probably about 60 yards ish. And all the approach shots from the coming hole, everybody was kind of laying up because it's a tough green to get to. And there was like a waste area that came down off to our right.
How that wasn't waterlogged? And we saw a lot of people in there, and it was kind of like whatever, like 8-inch grass.
Yeah.
But you get in there, you're not getting out too easy.
No.
And
that fairway all runs to the right. So everything was draining down in there. And we had the speaker aimed kind of like that way because that's where people were teeing off. And they were getting down in there and they were duffing shit. And we were fucking just yapping at them. And we couldn't hear them because the wind was blowing in our face. So we couldn't really hear what they were saying. They just flipping us off. And it was like, fuck, these guys are on their way to us. And they're like, Jesus Christ, you guys started early. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. We will not shut up all day.
But yeah, that fucking brain dump when we got to Vinny's, like people were expecting us to be the same way. I'm just like, I can't even think.
I tried to turn it off, and I'm like, ugh.
Thursday I had 8 hours of Zoom calls, or sorry, I had 9 meetings. So I would say like 4.5, 5 hours straight. Like one meeting ends, you're into the next meeting. I got home, I couldn't think. Like my brain's dead, and that's how I felt at Vinny's. Also, having 10 or 11 beers over 8 hours didn't help too much either, but
no,
I'm a pro at that, but shit, man, it was so fun. It was so fun. Could we have had better accommodations? Absolutely. Could we have had like a real boy table instead of the fucking one you got that maybe Webster used for homework?
Yeah. I mean, I had a 6-foot folding table, bro. I mean, I don't know what you wanted. What do you want?
But it goes up 18 inches.
It went up higher.
Oh, did it?
Dude, it comes up over your waist.
Oh, okay.
It's real tall, but it gets wobbly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
we had a lot of shit on that. I have a bigger table, like wider, maybe a little longer, but all my football helmet shit's on it right here.
Oh yeah, fuck that. No, we were good though. It was super fun.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, it was a little rush in the beginning after you broke my TV.
My bad.
We had a rush to get ready. They got started a few minutes early, which threw us. We were gonna both go in and take a shit. We didn't have time to poop. I changed my clothes naked in the parking lot.
If we deserve anything, it's for holding our poop in for 8 hours.
And by time we got back to our hole and flipped everything on, we had a small glitch. There was already 2 groups there waiting.
Yeah.
And like we missed a couple guys, and we were not in true form.
We didn't even know like if we could hear shit or whatever. So I mean, having almost zero prep time, we pulled it off. I'm happy with it.
That was a. I don't ever want to have a weekend like that. My body hurt. I'm too old to be standing at a DJ booth for 6 hours.
Yeah,
like I was.
You did great, by the way. I know we never compliment each other, but you did great.
You never do. And then just the fact. I mean. You got in late Friday. I picked you up. We went to Vinny's for
3 hours.
Maybe. That'd be a lot.
Yeah.
Because by the time I picked you up and we got there, they closed at 2.
Yeah.
And we closed the bar that night. And then
I'd say 11 to 2 is probably what we did. Maybe 10:30. But
no, it was 11. It was quarter after 11 when you pulled in. So anyhow, we went and had some beers, and then Saturday you got up. I don't know what you did Saturday. You went.
I was kind of waiting for you to get up, and then it was like I did some work in the morning, and then I'm like, all right, it's like 11. I'll just wait till like noon. So first of all, the hotel I was in, perfect location.
Mm-hmm.
You get used to having hotels that have at least HBO or something. All I had was like TV Land to watch. It was either TV Land, which apparently was only showing fucking Mayberry.
Dude, I was just gonna say that. Just sit there and watching Barney Fife all night.
Yeah. It's either that or House Hunters.
Oh.
So now I'm just like heavily vested in the House Hunters. But it got to be around like noon. I'm like, listen, man, there's
Didn't you go down to your mom's Saturday morning?
Yeah. So I got up early, went down there, towed a tree out, did all that, went to lunch. Oh, sorry, I was thinking Sunday.
Yeah, we're on Saturday.
Yeah. So Saturday, went and helped my mom a little bit, went to lunch, and then met you. My glasses are all fucked. There we go. That's better. I think my head's uneven, so sunglasses never are even.
Yeah.
But yeah, what the fuck did we do? Oh, we went back. Oh, then
Saturday we went to the event that I DJ'd.
Yeah. So then I drove there. Yeah.
Yep. Then you carried my sub to my truck, like bounced because you had a poop or something.
Yeah, I did. And then I met you.
And then I picked you up, right?
Yep.
And we went to Vinny's
again
until 2:00 in the morning.
Again.
And again, we were only there for 2.5, 3 hours at the most.
Yeah, and we didn't drink. Like,
no.
Usually charity events, you get fucking tored up. But
I couldn't, but I had a bunch of beers, but not.
I think I had four or five beers. That's it.
Yeah. And we didn't have many at Vinny's. We weren't like power chugging them down.
We weren't
drinking golden tea.
No.
And then Sunday
was
our chill day.
Yeah. Which
we were gonna get together. We were gonna have lunch.
And that did not work out that well.
Dinner and have a few drinks. You decided to get up and scratch that itch and start fucking slamming down IPAs at fucking 10:30 in the morning.
Well, I know there's better cities in America. Charleston here. But Buffalo to me, I just love it. I love Buffalo. I love it. It's my favorite place in the world.
Move from here.
Yeah. You can't take the Buffalo out of the guy. You can't.
You can't. And it's tough. And everybody's like, we need to move. And I was honestly getting close. If Hochul wins again, I'm gonna put it on the table that I want to move.
Pick up any city in the world and I will meet you there.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can deal with the fucking gouging and the ass raping we are taking in this state.
It's getting bad.
The infringement of why it takes me so long to get my gun license and everything. It is ridiculous. But it is also very fucking hard at this stage of my life to just pack up and leave. I love this area. The area I'm looking to move, I love even more. And I have a feeling if I get out of this city, I think the rest of it I could just deal with for the next 25-ish years that I got left and just whatever. But
yeah,
you know,
it's kind of weird being of the age where you're like, I only got 15, 20 years left. Where you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
I wanted to say that like
a long time, but yeah, it's weird thinking about your life that way. Yeah, I mean, to me, I was just like, and I know your schedule's all fucked up sometimes too, like sleeping wise. Yeah. So I'm not gonna like bombard you with texts and shit like that. So I was just like, fuck it.
Well, you can because my phone is never on unless my wife goes to the store. I turn it on because I know she's gonna have an incident, try to fight somebody in the parking lot, or have road rage and call me.
Getting fight with one of these people with the shower cap. Yeah,
the bonnet brigade.
I get it.
You know. Other than that, it is on fucking silent. The ringer is never on.
What's weird is like if you ask people from Buffalo, do you like Riverworks or do you not like Riverworks? They will all say, it's okay. You know? Yeah, but to me, it was a beautiful fucking day. It was like 76, a little bit of breeze, no humidity. I was like, I'm just going to go there. And if you text me, I'm 15 minutes from Vinny's, whatever. But then you text me and you're like, no, you got to go to this one bourbon bar. I'm like,
well, that's what I thought we were going to do. I thought we were going to go drink some bourbon.
At this point, it's like, what, maybe 2-ish? Yeah.
And I woke up and shake some of the cobwebs off. Like, again, Friday and Saturday, we held it together.
We were actually, at all. I think we were functioning non-retards.
Yeah.
Which, when you and I get together.
Again, if you drop us off at Vinny's at 9:00 at night, by 2 a.m., we're going to be fucking shithoused. You drop us off at Vinny's at 11:30, leave us there till 2. We're gonna be all right.
There's times where maybe we're walking out of the bar like we just got off a boat that we've been on for 5 months. Whatever. So I'm down. I actually said this to myself. I'm like, dude, I need to cousin Brenda.
Dude, I can't see the comments.
Oh,
on your new layout here. I just clicked on it because Mara's texting us, and I looked and I'm like, there's 87 fucking messages from him in the chat. What up, cousin Brent?
You know they keep changing everything. So
yes, and I know, and I just figured we'd roll with it.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. God damn it.
But yeah, Sunday you were out drinking, and I said, hey, we're gonna go drink bourbon. You got to check out these 2 places. It's either Neat, which is the farthest away, or Brick House, which is on Maple.
There we go.
And that's good too. So,
and honestly, although getting to Brick House was hellacious, and I had 3 beers, but it's a long drive from fucking Riverworks. It's like a 35-minute drive. So
yeah,
but
and the best part was when I turned on the Maple, you were at the stoplight right behind me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll meet you there.
I'm like, did I
dude,
behind me?
Dude, it was that's a really cool spot. Really cool spot. And we saw the fucking guy.
We saw the guy, Kyle.
Kyle, who does nothing but trash Bills fans. And although I hate him to my core, I respect the hustle. Hilarious. I respect it.
He is in so many groups, and any time somebody mentions Buffalo
Beaumont or something like that, right?
Williams, I think his last name is.
Okay. No, there's no way he's named Kyle Williams.
It showed up in my friends you may know because we were talking about him and whatever. And like anytime somebody's like, "Oh, go Bills," and he shows up in the opposing, he's got to have 400 different jerseys. Yeah,
for sure.
Of every fucking sport.
Yeah.
And if the people would go Bills, he shows up. The Browns are fucking coming. You know, next week it's the fucking Steelers are coming. Terrible towel.
Dude, seeing that fucker in a goddamn Dolphins thing makes me irate.
Yeah. And I was like, that's him. And you're like, what? And I'm like, the guy in the Cheers Not Fears group that fucking trolls everybody. Fuck it is. So we went over and dabbed him up.
I'm gonna go shake his hand because it takes a lot to get on my tits to make me actually not like you.
He's a nice guy, though.
Great guy. And then he walked out like he's fucking Paul McCartney. He's like, all right, guys, have a all right, let's fucking tamp it down just a bit, buddy.
But we had 2 bar tabs there.
Yeah, we did.
Oh boy.
And this was our off day.
We're literally supposed to have a couple glasses of bourbon, have some lunch, maybe an early dinner. And relax like gentlemen because we knew we had an early Monday.
Yeah, but the thing was to part ways.
A bottle of bourbon later, we should go to Vinny's and play Golden Tee.
And we did.
Down the 90s, Vinny's. What are you doing? Chris is like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know.
It's so funny how we blame everything on each other.
Yeah. You ask Mom what happened.
Yeah, dude. I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, he wants to go to Vinny's. I gotta go. I mean, meanwhile, I'm like, Vinny's.
I was at Vinny's 5 times in 4 fucking days.
Dude, I had fried deviled eggs at that place.
Yeah, Chris has been eyeing them up.
Gotta tell you, I'm for it.
Yeah, Chris has been eyeing them up on the menu, and she was like, I don't know if you'd like them. I'm like, then order them. And I sent her a picture. She goes, what the fuck is that? I go, Mom got the fried deviled eggs. They looked good. I like deviled eggs.
When I was at Riverworks, like they got okay food, but they had this shrimp, cob, and blue cheese salad. And I'm like,
is it cob salad the one with the big chunk?
Which I don't like because you got to take the fucking knife.
That's what it is, right?
Fucking salad. Just fucking make a salad for it.
Dice it up, bitches.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, it's pizza, but you got to fucking make it yourself. No, you make the pizza.
I eat it and pay for it.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there like this, like the scrimps are fucking falling off the fucking bowl on the fucking thing. But
were they on the Barbie?
They were on the Barbie. The dingo got your baby. But really made a conscious effort to have something moderately healthy. Because when you go to Buffalo, when you've lived
you
there,
preface every trip with,
I gained 10 pounds.
I am gonna gain 10 to 15 pounds eating and drinking in Buffalo. People
I
are like,
turned
what?
fucking Dom DeLuise.
Yeah.
It's a fucking problem. Everyone's like Zach is always like, dude, we got to go to Buffalo. I'm like, anytime you want to go to Buffalo, let's go to Buffalo.
I'm gonna
The guy that you met that has planes. He's like, we gotta go to Buffalo. Absolutely. Anytime you want to go to Buffalo. Miles, we got to go to Buffalo. The problem is you get to Buffalo at this weight and then add 15 pounds in 2 days.
You were going to eat fried food, pizza, fucking wings, shitty fucking burgers, pizza logs, and drink a absolute fuck ton of beer.
And it's the best food you've ever had in your life.
It is.
That's just
people are always asking me, like, how's the food at Vinny's? I'm like, dude, for a dive bar, it's good. The wings aren't the greatest I had, but I eat them all the time. I like them.
Dude.
They've never missed with subs or sandwiches or burgers. Everything hits there. I can't. I love that fucking bar, and I get shit on for it all the time. People are like, "Oh, Vinny's this and everything." I'm like, dude, that's my home. That's my people. That's
you
my
bring
home.
Wings from your shithole bar, and we'll bring our wings from Vinny's.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you can't miss. They're still good wings.
Yeah.
I've had shitty wings all over the country.
Called from Duff's.
Well, even like in North Carolina, there's a bar called Buffalo Brothers. The guys are from Buffalo. I don't know where people from Buffalo get their chicken wings, but if you've ever fucking had a chicken wing that has the extra appendage.
Oh, dude, I just did a Facebook post about it. I shared it from my memories. Like down in Columbus, they all have that extra fucking chunk. What the fuck is that?
Dude, around here sometimes there's still roots of feathers in the fucking wing. Like as a cook, you don't. I know all cooks are obviously all on meth. I get it.
Just about everyone, yeah.
Yes. I've never met one cook that's like, I'm straight edge.
They're like Andy Milonakis in Waiting.
Yes, they're all on something. That's a great fucking reference. Yes. They're all putting their ass hairs and shit. Whatever. Par for the course. You know, if you put enough Frank's Red Hot on it, you get around butthole germs.
Oh, yeah.
That's a known fact.
Yep.
But, dude, around here, like you're pulling out roots of feathers out of your fucking chicken wings.
I'd be like, take this back. I'm not paying for it.
So I took the kids to Wing Wednesday at one of my favorite bars. Oh, that is a tight anus, sir.
I had to, it's pinched. My asshole's pursed right now. I had ETS earlier this afternoon. And you're like, I'll be ready in 15 minutes. And you're like, I'm home. I'll be there in 5. And I'm like, oh, I gotta poop.
Dude, I DoorDash Moe's to the house. Ugh. As I'm pulling in, the guy's pulling out. I'm like, nice. I'm gonna slam as much food. But anywhere else, so North Carolina, because of all the transplants, they know how to actually fry wings. They drop it in the big bowl. They pour all the sauce in. They shake it. You have full coverage. Yeah. The wings we got on Wednesday, the hot sauce was on one side.
Yeah, they literally just leave them in the thing, and then you just throw some on top of it and call it good enough.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
At the place that you and I went to after my dad's memorial, we used to have those big ass like mayonnaise jars that you get. And so we'd fry wings up. We'd throw the wings in that, pour the sauce into it, and then close the lid and shake it in that fucking thing. And the best part is because the hole is like about that big enough for my dick. You could just dump it onto a tray and it's perfect. It's perfect every time. It looks culinary arts, but it's not.
A lot of those people that do that sort of thing, I don't like when my wings are laying in a puddle. Like if some of the sauce is dripping off, I don't mind that. But when there's like an actual pond, I don't like that. But a lot of places that I seen that would shake them like that. They had just this big fucking strainer colander there.
Catcher. Yeah.
And they would just pour it through that. Yep. That way they let it drip and then they'd shake it a little bit and then throw it on the plate where you get a little of the extra residue dripping off. I'm fine with that. I enjoy that sometimes.
I was happy for the estuary we had of sauce in the bottom of the thing because finally I could double layer the fucking wing. It was like eating skunks. There was just a red trail down the middle. Dude, you are fighting it right now.
There's what struggle going on over here.
I'm going to give you your flowers because if I farted right now, which I did earlier, I painted the back of my pants. You know when you fart. This happens as a man when you turn 40.
Where's my bucket?
39, you can fart with full autonomy. I'm going to fart. There's an old lady picking up bread. Bang, fart, crush it.
I wish I could fart on command because that would be the fucking greatest time to do that shit.
Some poor woman's trying to pick up her keys. She's blind. And you're like, boom.
Kinda want to buy one of those remote fart box things.
I love that guy.
And just put it in my back pocket and wait for a fucking time like that and just walk by and just press the button.
40. The 365 days of your 39th birthday, 364, sorry. The day you wake up, you try to fart in your bed, you shit your pants. It's just the way it is. I didn't make it up. I'm not God. I didn't build us. But I'm telling you, God's got a sense of humor. Hence, retarded people. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Dude, so today I had to
I'm sorry. We love the Down syndrome community and we support them and we love them. We've given them money. I had to say it because that was the only thing left on the shelf to take off and put in the basket.
So today I'm up off Elmwood meeting a buddy of mine to drop off some football helmets. Brady and I go to ETS, Elmwood Taco and Subs. And I go, I used to live right over here. He goes, you did? I go, you want to take a drive? Go by my old house? Sure. We go over
in Minnesota?
No, that was Richmond and Potomac.
Okay, nice.
And so we go down Bidwell and take side street, cut over to the circle and go down Richmond. We get right to the Potomac and it's the second house and on the left and it's purple now. Like I remember shortly after we moved out, a bunch of girls moved in and I know they painted it and it was a lighter.
They are dolling up that area, which is weird.
They're
trying to make it like the Charleston Battery.
And I showed Bray, I said, that's the purple house. That's where I used to live. They see that little roof and that window in front of it. I go, that was my room. And I used to open my window and sit in a beanbag chair out on the roof and drink beers. My roommates would come home and they're like, I'm up there just getting crushed.
Throwing empty cans and bottles out.
Just fucking throwing them right in the yard because I'm gonna just go down and pick them up later. So we drive down Richardson, run into Forest. And I go, hey, do you see that big building, that big old building over here? He's like, yeah. I go, Uncle Chris almost went there. And he goes, why? And I said, that's called the Richardson Complex. I said, back in the day, it was an insane asylum. That was where they would send all the crazy people, the people that you see walking down the street talking to themselves and shit. And I go, like the kind of like the retarded people, they would all keep them penned up in there. And I'm looking in the mirror as I'm waiting to fucking make a right, and I see the fucking wheel turning. He goes, I go, but now it's Olive
Garden?
Yeah, and that came later. Dude, he was all over you today for some reason. And I go, no. I go, Uncle Chris wasn't going to go there because he's retarded. Dude, his eyes are getting bigger. And I go, it's because he was going to stay there. Like, there's a hotel right here. He was going to stay there. I go, but it's haunted. And Uncle Chris loves haunted stuff. So he was going to stay there and like hunt for ghosts. And he goes, wouldn't that be cool if Uncle Chris stayed there and a ghost got him? I go, what do you mean? Like,
I did say
came up and dragged him down into the basement And dude, there's so many things I wanted to say, but he's 9 and it would have went over his head, and I'm dying fucking laughing. Yeah, it was. He just kept going for about 5 minutes talking about you getting taken by ghosts. I'm like, dude, that'd be so awesome.
Forced ghost rape does rule.
And then I was sitting here on a couch before we did this, and Krista was home, and I was talking about something. Your name came up. Oh, we were talking about getting ready to do podcasts.
Yeah.
And Brady's playing on his fucking iPad, revving the engine of his Lambo. He looks up, he goes, "You mean Chris Olive Garden?" And that dog is covered with beer. I'm choking as I'm trying to fire off a text to you. And I'm like, I legit went in my phone and changed your last name to
that. Made me so angry.
I know.
So
dude, Brady hit you over the head twice today.
If you don't know,
fucking reason.
If you don't know, apparently, to Daryl's daughter, whom I love, she's one of the best people I've ever met, and she's turned into a fine young person. For some reason, to her, I smell like scented trash bags. So she calls me Uncle Trash Bag.
Oh, and that now, dude, I called you and made her tell you that right after she said it. She even had one of her friends in my fucking truck.
But the scented ones smell good.
Yeah.
But you're still a trash bag.
I'm going to put your number in Brady's phone as fucking Chris Olive Garden.
So I think I'm through the fucking woods with this bullshit because she's going to go to college and we'll probably never see her again.
Nope. Right. Nope.
And now I'm Chris Olive Garden. God damn it. Fucking.
Oh, my kids are fucking funny sometimes.
The fucking dick.
Like you said, trying to turn that switch off, dude. Sometimes it's hard.
I had that today. So I go to the firehouse place and there's two guys that own other bars that come in. First of all, they open at 3 and no, they open at 4. I got there at 3 and just walk in and sit down. And Corey, the owner, is just like, "Oh man, everyone's coming in early today." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "We're not open for like another hour." And then all of a sudden, guy that owns Boobies that I took you to, guy that owns PK's, which we definitely went to.
Oh yeah, I liked PK's. That was
it's
cool
great.
Place.
It's
another dive bar kind of place that I like.
Great place. Yeah. It's like the Carbondale Checkers.
Was that's where we met that lesbian couple that we were having a fucking rip with?
Yeah. So it's me who does not own a bar, wants to own a bar. You should never own a bar.
No, you shouldn't.
We all agree.
It's a great idea. And I think business-wise, you would be really good at it, but you cannot be around that. You cannot own a bar.
Yeah, everybody wants to be Sam Malone.
Yeah.
The problem is that I would be Sam Malone before he got sober.
Yeah.
Which would be a problem. The guy that owns the place is, and I don't know that the other guy that owns the other spot is extremely liberal to the point where he won't help the police. Police come in and say, "Hey, we're looking for this guy." And he's like, "No, I'm not going to give you my camera. No, I'm not going to do that." Me, I would just roll over immediately and be like, "Yeah, fine. Here's the cameras. Here's this. Here's that."
There's a criminal. I want you to catch them.
No, they were looking for like a drug addict or some shit. You know, he's like, whatever. So somebody says something, and then I roll into, it sounds a lot like 1943. The Jewish guy starts laughing immediately because he gets it. The other guy takes offense to it because he's sympathetic to Jews, but the Jew's laughing. And then somebody says something else, and I say something again. Now I got everybody laughing. Now you're on one. Now you're rolling downhill.
Yeah.
And it just keeps coming.
Dude, it's so hard.
The issue with this is that you're at a fucking 11 out of 10. You're here. No matter what you say afterwards, no matter how funny it's going to be, it's always going to be downgraded.
Yeah.
So after a while, I got up, I called my shot, smashed it, and then I just sat there and went on my phone. It was the old, and thank you guys, tip your waitresses, I'm out.
That was the encore, folks. It's over now.
I had a solid, I would say 45 minutes of just anytime someone would say something, I would say something, they laugh, and you do this way more than I do. But goddamn, the fear that you have in your heart when you know that was the best one I got.
Yeah.
And nothing else is coming up conversationally. You're like, fuck, man. I'm gonna
we had that at the golf tournament. There was a couple shots I took at people, and it was over after that. Like that one guy said he looks like a fucking upside down traffic cone. Fucking two guys are laying on the ground, rolling, laughing. I have tears coming out of my eyes. That's all I had. I was done. I'm like, that was the fucking shot right there.
The one dude with the twirly mustache.
Oh God, yeah.
And I fucked it up, but I rebounded. I was like, I meant to say he looks like a human that was turned into a cat. No, I meant to say he looks like a cat that was turned into a human. And I said it, he looks like a human that was turned into a cat. And then no one laughed. And I go, and then he was turned back into a human. And then they lost it.
It's like there's a pause in it.
I'm like, thanks a lot, Coors Light, you fucking cunts. We drink Busch Light.
Yeah.
Every sip of Coors Light I took, my nose is just like, and you can't breathe, and you can't breathe, and you can't breathe.
We should have a driver next year, and we should literally just drink bourbon for fucking 8 hours. We should not do that.
We should do that. We should definitely do that. Dude, there's nothing wrong with mixing bourbon with stuff like heroin.
We're going to need some uppers.
We're doing speedballs. Yeah. What are this hole is the heckle hole. Also, they're trying to kill themselves like how John Belushi died.
Yeah. If you go early through halfway through the day, you're fine. They're going to be drunk. It's going to be great. At the end of the day, they're going to have needles sticking out of their arms. They look like they fucking sniffed 84 powdered donuts. And one of them's laying in a sea of empty beer cans. Good luck, folks.
Obviously, the one on the left tried to fart, shit his pants.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. God damn it. I can't believe I sharted today. Oh, no, I can't. I can believe it. When you're at a certain age.
Yeah. Dude, I had it happen a couple of weeks ago at work. I was maybe less than half an hour, from leaving. I'm like, oh, that was the day I got out of my truck and thought I shit my pants.
So this is another 40-year-old thing. 40-plus-year-old thing. First push. Second push. Third push.
Sounds like fucking Jello in a tuba, and then you're fucking in trouble.
You got to know when to fucking check swing that.
Yeah.
You got to check swing the fucking shart.
But it was a couple weeks ago. I was close to getting ready to leave for work, and I'm like, man, the fucking bathroom right around the corner from where my area is, the fucking cleaner's in there. I'm like, I can't wait. I'm like, I don't know.
Dude, I didn't tell you.
I'm only familiar with that bathroom. All the other bathrooms, I'm like, I don't know where to fight. Who poops in here and when? So I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, and I'm like, all right. I stood up because if you sit down, everything is compressed. All your guts are squished. I stood up to give it some room. And I was like,
tush push.
And it was like I'm like, I barely opened the fucking door of my asshole. It gurgled, and I'm like, kegels, and I closed the door, and I was like, man, I was driving 90 to get home.
Do you know that
I had to close the bathroom door because Kristen and Brady were sleeping in the couch in my chair, and it was right outside the bathroom, and I'm like, I gotta close the door. I'm gonna wake both of them up with this fucking butt trumpet.
So
how long has this been going on? I can't see anything on here now.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're
awesome.
35, 44 minutes. So I'm driving home.
Oh, still beer.
I'm making great time.
Dude, I just noticed your fucking name.
Yeah, I did that for you, you fucker. So I'm driving home. I woke up at 3:45. Got all my shit. Got on the road. I'm out. My goal was to get home before the kids. So realistically speaking, I should have gotten home around 2:30, maybe 2:15. I'm crushing it. Obviously, stop at Tim Hortons, get a coffee, get a fucking farmer's wrap. Nice. I am rolling through Columbus, and I get hit with a derecho. Do you know what that is?
Never heard of it.
So it's basically hurricane conditions without a hurricane. So it's like a bomb cyclone with rain. So I'm driving, and going through like 71 in Columbus, that's kind of like the 33 going near the old bad neighborhoods where it's like downset. So the overpasses were like waterfalls. There's cars that are flipped over. I go under an underpass. I go under an underpass, and the back of my Suburban was floating. It was that bad. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to bail. I'm going to go take side roads until I get to an actual highway that's up high. A highway, if you will. Trees are down. I saw a trampoline fly over somebody's house into the road. It was horrible. It took, I would say, 45 minutes for me to go through like South Columbus, which is not a great neighborhood. I didn't know there was a ghetto to Columbus.
Yep.
There's a ghetto to every city.
Every city.
Dude, sketchy as fuck. Thankfully, as we all know, this is in the Bible. Black people don't come out there in the rain. They don't like weather.
You ain't black.
Oh, Biden's back.
You ain't black.
I didn't switch it back. I didn't switch it back, and it's back.
I don't think you did anything. I just told you don't use it. I'm like, that one's off limits. Oh, did you?
Retardation.
That was my favorite one. Yeah.
Like my wife.
Didn't need that one.
So that's my daughter. That's clapping. We did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
emotional damage, and then the fucking
all of it's gone.
Is right.
Everything we did, and I haven't touched this. Reset to the normal pad.
Whatever.
Sweet. But yeah, now it's the two-dolt intro. But yeah, I hit a derecho or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like some guy, like a Puerto Rican that would sell you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Also, Horatio.
But dude, I call my customer the next day that's in Columbus, and I'm like, hey, I was going to swing by and say, hey, because I was up. I was moderately sober.
Dude, you left Vinny's at like before 8:00.
Yeah. I had to.
Because Krista and Aubrey came to get me. Krista was going to drive my truck, and I got a text, and I like had 3/4 of a beer, and I'm walking down the sidewalk of Vinny's after I said goodbye to everybody, and I'm walking down like I'm getting in the Jeep with Abo. She's driving me, Krista's driving my truck home, and I got this beer in my hand, and I'm just I'm like getting in the Jeep with this beer, bitches. All of a sudden, the beer gets taken right out of my hand, and I hear nope. Sets it on the fucking railing. Dude, you've never seen anybody get so sad. And I look over and it's my wife. And then she makes the greatest point ever. You're already drunk. You shouldn't have an open beer with a fucking girl that's got her permit.
You know what? Don't bring me girl logic into this shit.
But it was solid fucking logic. And I was like, you're right.
No.
Buzzkill. How about you put it in my truck? And then when I get home, I can have it. Just getting a fucking chip. Okay.
And then I'll get a text from you. I'm drinking bourbon.
Yeah, then I'm just piloted bourbon.
So
after we unloaded all my shit.
So I called. So I actually pulled off the highway on 71, and I'm crossing over this bridge, and I see nothing but carnage. Like people getting out of their car.
I saw
into like 2 feet of fucking weather, rain or water. Sorry, okay, I can't think. I feel like Biden. And there's a car flipped over. So I called my customer the next day. I'm like, hey, I was going to swing by, but I was going through 71 and I ran into all that shit. He's like, yeah, I guess a car flipped over. I'm like, dude, I fucking saw that. I saw it. And to me, it's like driving in snow. When you see people start hitting their brakes when you need to fucking go.
Yeah.
You don't hit your brakes. This is not, if we're gassing it and we all slide out, at least we're trying.
Yeah.
You slow down, you hit your brakes, you're dead. You're dead in the water. Give me a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made it through that. But fuck, man, like that was fucking crazy.
You told me, you're like, dude, I drove through some fucking absolute shit.
Blah, 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 blah.
And I'm like,
tornado, dude.
Yeah. And then I saw stuff on Facebook later about it, about how bad it was. And I was like, fuck, dude, Chris drove right through this.
It was 98-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
And they got, I think, 9 or 11 inches of rain in 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude, it just opened up.
It's like God's pussy opened up. It was just like,
but the conspiracy theorists will say that was due to cloud seeding.
You know, they do cloud seeding. Like it is
absolutely true. But it is also true that cloud seeding doesn't cause that. My wife looks annoyed with her dog.
Before you have to go to dinner with your wife. Hi, Krista.
Chris just says hi, Krista.
This is Chris Olive Garden.
I sent that picture to Brady and I text Krista. I'm like, what's that? Pickled onions?
Ugh. Someone queef?
I bet you if you open that, it smells like a queef. Okay. Yep, somebody queefed.
Yep, that's it. You can't smell.
He was watching her eat it. I'm gonna gag.
Oh,
you put him away.
Now get her to eat a fucking banana. All right. I'm bringing something new to our podcast, Daryl.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
It's called the most offensive Instagram post of the week.
Should we get out of this one since this was kind of the Vinny's recap and us just bullshit and come into a new one and start off with that and then we can get into some events?
Yeah. I probably got 30 minutes before I got to bail.
Okay, that's fine. Kid. Yeah. Okay. So let's. All right. Or do you want to make this just one long episode? Your call. 52. You're the producer, dude.
We're at 52. We can kill it.
Okay, let's go.
Well, let's send our thank yous to Vinny's then.
Yes.
It was great to all the golfers. Yes. It was amazing. Thank you for having us. Next year.
I've already talked to him.
Way worser.
Yeah. Big shout out to Vinny's. Thank you for asking us to do this. Thank you for supporting us through this. Thank you for letting us have our live podcast there, which we've always had fun. Only a few people were mad because they couldn't play the jukebox and had to listen to our stupid shit.
Next year, I will not call a group of mid 50-year-olds old queers. That was my bad.
My bad, bro.
I know for a fact that the guy was not a queer, but the first guy to argue that he's not queer is usually the queer.
Yeah. So next year, when you sign up for the golf tournament, we need you to fill out a questionnaire.
Are you queer?
Yeah. Queer.
It says no, but we're going to go ahead and say yes.
And we are literally going to do the opposite of whatever you tell us not to do.
But yeah, no, it was super fun. And I can't wait till next year. It was great.
I mean, I miss golfing in it. Golfing in it is probably one of the biggest shit shows I've ever been a part of. Every other fucking hole has something going on. And that's the wild thing about this. Like, they had a fucking air cannon.
Yeah.
That you got to shoot your golf ball at these big heads of like Ryan, Jill, and Sam. And if you hit one of them, you won a prize or some shit. But awesome. You could fucking launch your ball 250 yards down the middle of the fairway.
It was like if Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack planned a fucking golf tournament. It was great.
We had the hackle hole. They had the Krista was manning the putting green where they're
dressed like assholes.
Yeah.
It was great.
And there was a huggy bomb hole, and people just lined up. There were shots. There was fucking beer tastings every third hole at random breweries. There was just beer and shit everywhere.
Everyone was absolutely fucked out of their mind.
Yeah. And then they drove from that golf course back to Vinny's, and they had open bar for like an hour or two.
Yeah. The one thing I will say is there was one hole where you and I, in my opinion, were not funny at all. Okay. We're not like anything we're saying. There's no resonance with the people that are there. And then I look at the guy trying to fucking put his golf ball on the tee, and he's shaking so vigorously. And I'm like,
why so nervous,
really?
bro?
When we're fucking bad, we're still funny?
Yeah. I mean, the one guy was so nervous, we didn't say anything.
He chunked it fucking 50 yards out. Like, he almost hit us.
He goes, I was so worried about you saying something. He goes, I was waiting for it. And then it didn't come, and I just couldn't. I'm like, we ain't got to say anything to fuck you guys up. He's like, dude, yes.
But thank you to Vinny's. It was great. Yeah. And we will be back next year.
We're coming with a vengeance next year. We're going to come with more material.
We're actually
we gave thanks to Chris. He had a box of golf tees.
Yeah,
from Wild Wings. We were throwing them around everybody. So we didn't have enough for everybody, but we were chucking them around. So
we got through. I would say the last 3 groups didn't get something.
Yeah,
which was well enough. I mean, that was a big ass tournament.
Yeah, 144 golfers. So
and for everybody to start on the shotgun.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll come right back.